We are finally back after a long weekend in Texas. If I did meet you guys this weekend, it was an amazing time, but also this weekend, not in Texas, in Los Angeles, was a great event that we broke down on this channel, and one that might have stunned you from this past weekend, that being FaZe Banks ultimately taking down Nadeshot in their throwback 1v1 on MW2 Rust. And it was actually an entire event. We've covered the lead up on this channel, which we will recap for all of you guys who are somehow not in the loop on this, but it all started less than a month ago. We are talking about a matter of weeks where it was Nadeshot and Courage on their podcast issuing the challenge to FaZe Banks, and here's where it started, because Nadeshot, and maybe rightfully so, said he was going to effing slam Banks if they ever 1v1'd.
You versus Banks 1v1 Rust.
I'm slamming that motherfucker, and then I'm sucking it.
Not the poison
Come
again.
on, Ricky's free cash, brother.
Sheesh. You hear that, Banks?
Yeah, hey, Ricky, you want a 1v1? I'm down, but loser has to make the profile picture of all social media handles for their pages chosen by the winner. And I got the perfect photo of Ricky.
Oh.
That's when he got
Oh, no.
kicked out of World of Beer in Columbus, Ohio. And was just sitting
man, those are some fun ones.
in the glass pane windows while there's like snowbanks around, pun intended. And he's just leaning on the brick wall, looking through the window like a sad puppy dog.
While everyone else is still inside. I remember that.
And then all of that led to a series of trash talk on Twitter. We went over all these screenshots. Maybe we'll quickly show some of them for all of you guys because there were quite a few responses. Nadeshot loves ice cream cones. Banks was sick of all the trash talk towards him. And ultimately, it led to a podcast between the two where Nadeshot continued the trash talk, saying how he would handle Banks in a 1v1.
We're still gonna fucking slam you, Ricky. Like
You
this
play
is.
pro.
I cannot believe.
As much as I hate to say it.
No, Ricky, you're a smart guy. Like you are self-aware. I actually respect the fuck out of you. And I wasn't a slight.
And he can predict the future. You forgot about that.
No, but listen, it wasn't a slight at you saying that you stepped away from Call of Duty. It's just like my perception of you when I knew you at FaZe in Call of Duty. Your life changed so much as soon as you moved to LA.
It did.
And that's why I was curious. Like, when's the last time you were actually locked in with Call of Duty?
I will say during that era when I was sniping, playing, doing things like 1v1, radar always on Rust. Listen, we can sit here and spend the whole podcast talking about this.
I'm not even talking
But everybody
shit.
that knows Ricky's history, FaZe Banks' history, knows and is fucking frothing at the mouth of these odds, these disrespectful odds put on my name. I even know you know
The first
in the
video
back
that
of
I
your head.
saw of you in 2009, you were commenting over somebody else's gameplay, brother. That was incredible. I'm like, dude, this is foreshadowing for the rest of Ricky's life.
It was the fastest free-for-all internet.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be amazing.
I can't
wait. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna. What are you gonna do? What's your face gonna look like when somebody clips this and then immediately puts the clip of me whooping your ass, your face, sore Banks manager pissing in water bottles?
Listen,
it's gonna be crazy.
I've had plenty of embarrassing losses in my life. I've already experienced all that. What I'm going to be doing is hitching a fucking jet to Las Vegas because the only way that you were going to win is if I put an ungodly amount of money on this fucking prop bet.
So
that
here
they
we
got
go.
flying
Here
around,
we go.
dude.
That's your exit out the fucking hatch plan.
I've
If
got
you
nothing.
lose,
Yeah,
you put a bunch of money on
100%,
me.
dude. I've got nothing.
We're gonna
to
ask for
lose.
the receipts.
I've already lost in
We're
the
gonna
worst
ask for
ways
the
on
receipts.
stage. It fucking aches, and I've done all this
Yeah,
shit.
but he's a pro. He's just like you.
In about 3 weeks from the issuing of that challenge, we then led up to an establishment of an event, that being the Founding Fathers LAN, which was announced between not just these two, but all three organizations when you throw in OpTic Gaming, 100 Thieves, and FaZe Clan. An event centered all around Call of Duty and some throwback with it, which featured a series of 4v4s and a lot of quick scoping and also some hard scoping, but it was a dope event to see because you have three well-known brands. I would argue three of the best well-known North American brands, especially in esports when it comes to Call of Duty. These are literally your founding fathers of this, so the name made sense. And the Thieves got rolled. I actually don't even have clips of the Thieves because they lost like every match, and it frankly was not really close, but it was cool to see FaZe Adapt, other OGs out there. Adapt actually hitting a trick shot on one of the new FaZe recruits. What did you think about this?
Oh, no way. No way.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Fucking called it.
my God.
You called it, bro.
That's so good. That's so
No way, bro.
And then we had Nadeshot going at Scrappy, Call of Duty Pro, in case you don't know, live on stream, because it was actually Scrap who called out Nadeshot for his picture they used for the announcement. Nadeshot had a swift reply on Twitter as the two went back and forth, and then he also addressed it on stream, and it got really good.
Shotzi literally got off the plane after cooking Scrappy on main stage, shut out 4-0, and he came here to play like a recreational LAN with us.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You think Scrappy's at home stressing right now? Got all that neck with no toothbrush?
Nah, that's crazy. Guy won
What?
fucking MVP in Major 3 and is just about to play the guys.
Oh,
Played
man.
it years.
Scrappy, you should probably play some fucking Invasion Control, brother.
I will say I don't really enjoy the long neck banter because as a fellow long neck, I feel the need to hop in and defend people, but I think Nadeshot probably took, that was like the 1v1 he took of the weekend, was him versus Scrap. And I have to also address the serious allegations between Scump and Shotzi, who later admitted, and well, there was just straight up evidence, they were hard scoping to try and take down FaZe in some of their 4v4s. They were hard scoping.
They were down 95 to 20. Now it's 100. Or they were.
Scump's holding corners in the scope.
I know.
Yeah, hey! Oh! Nah, this is no, I'm sorry.
I don't think he knows.
Whoa!
No, it's the thing is,
Hey,
now they're feeling
as-
themselves.
as-
you know how it goes, the momentum is. Come on.
As Deech
get another match.
many can quick scope you can see. Okay.
I mean, Scump was like living in that thing, and they later on, they admitted that they weren't, but hey, winning is winning. Winning. That also sparked a lot of the chat members in FaZe versus OpTic, which had some great matchups and a lot of great moments. And I think it's also only right to pay a little bit of tribute to those who just killed the event. In terms of snipers, I know I probably missed a few things here, but for me, Pomage and Scope were just insane. Scope especially, these guys were the best snipers, I would say, of the entire LAN event, both having their own series of clips, but we found out why. Because they had this thing where they went to each other's room, and we found out why they were so good at sniping the day before.
Are you going home tonight too?
No, I'm chilling tonight.
He's chilling.
You can come over to my hotel room. Me and Pam were there last night.
Yeah, he showed me his controller.
It's getting pretty rowdy.
Like joystick?
Tactical.
Okay.
No, it was a lot of bumper jumper going on. There's a lot of
Holy
Seals in the background.
Holy shit, y'all are nerds.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys know how nerdy you are.
And then we get to the final moment, what we've been building up to over the past month or so, the trash talk, the lead up, and at any point in time before this LAN event, Nadeshot was your favorite, okay? He was by far and away your favorite because of his former COD accolades, and of course, we just figured he'd been streaming full time for the past several months in Call of Duty rank play. You thought he had the edge because Banks said he hasn't even been practicing, and they load in to their Rust 1v1, and we found out right away, Banks meant what he said. There was a reason why he was so confident. With Banks starting off extremely hot, 8-0 was the start, and I think right around then, I could read the room. I read the room that I was in, and I was like, I was played by this guy, going up eventually 11-1. And then 15-2 at one point. And eventually, here is how the Banks versus Nadeshot 1v1 ended.
He's trying to no scope.
Ricky trying to nose.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Didn't even hit him.
Oh! GG!
God, he got fucking slammed.
And it's FaZe Banks!
Oh my god.
They doubted him! Give it to him! And he comes out victorious! 20B, what are your immediate thoughts?
I gotta say it, I was absolutely mind blown, and it wasn't at any point prior to this LAN event where I was even concerned that Nadeshot had a pretty good chance of winning, and then it was all of a sudden with the lead up. It was like the 30 minutes before the match started, you heard the guys in the background saying that Banks was 1v1ing people at the venue and not losing to anyone. I think he was like 20-1, 20-7 versus people like Methods, and Zuma apparently played him close, but he was beating everyone at the venue ahead of facing off against Nadeshot. We didn't even see Banks compete on stage until the last matchup. So like the way he kept this hidden, but also had that confidence, I definitely would have lost money, guys.
Hey, listen, everything I said before the game holds true. I fucking love you to death. If it wasn't for people like you, people like Hector, specifically you guys, I wouldn't be here today. What you guys just watched, honestly, like You would expect people to sleep on me the way that they did. He's a fucking decorated pro, this and that. You know, people who aren't from the culture, who don't understand the history, I'm not surprised, right? But I had to pull up and show you guys where the fuck I come from. And it's you guys. It's the fucking the last 14 years of FaZe's history. Hector, you gave us our start. You gave us that fucking fire, that competitive fucking dynamic. You guys are more important to me in my life than fucking 99.9% of people that have done more for me than 99.9% of people. I know I'm being crazy right now. I'm a little bit cringe.
No, you're good.
Cop the fucking hoodie. Support all three of these amazing orgs. FaZe is fucking back, baby. We got this shit back. I'm fucking hyped. I'm excited, bro. Today was amazing. I fucking love you guys.
And post-event, all the reactions, guys, and I would say breaking 100,000 viewers across all channels for this throwback event. No matter what you think about these individuals or these teams, an amazing thing for the entire Call of Duty scene. I absolutely loved it. And Banks did too, because he was so ready. He even tweeted out a montage of all the people who were doubting him beforehand, which sadly was also maybe me, you know? 1v1 on MW2's Rust, radar on, intervention only, first to 20. The obvious bet is on Nadeshot.
This is the most confident I've ever been in any competition I've ever embarked on.
Clip that and then roll the clip of me whooping his ass.
Yeah, drinking dope, turn me to a superhero. Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero.
But we need more of these in esports. We need these across other games between other personalities, and I hope to cover more of these in the future. What did you guys think about FaZe versus OpTic versus 100 Thieves, the founding father LAN, and of course, most importantly, Banks versus Nadeshot? It will go down in history, their 1v1, and maybe Nadeshot will be practicing more for the next one in the future. Till next time, hope you guys all enjoy. Again, really quick, if I met you guys at DreamHack Dallas, it was so dope, so great to meet you guys. We're going to tons of events this year, and it's going to be a fun one. So till next time, take care. We'll see you tomorrow.